Hi there, I'm Josh. Welcome to Air Conditioner Lab, where we review a variety of home appliances and HVAC products so you can find the right brand for your needs. In this video, I'll be talking about the smallest, most compact portable air conditioners. In my years of seeking the most reliable cooling solutions, I have learned that not all portable ACs have to take up all of your valuable floor space. One quick thing to note in this video is that BTU means British Thermal Units, and this is a metric used for cooling power. The higher the BTU, the larger the area that can be cooled, which I'll make note of with each product. Also, in the category of small portable ACs, I'd just like to point out that you're unlikely to find models with an inverter compressor. Inverter compressors change the motor fan speed very incrementally instead of cycling on and off. This is great for sound levels and energy efficiency, but these models typically require a larger housing overall. Similarly, all the models on my list are single hose options, meaning they intake your room's air and send it back out chilled, while expelling exhaust through a window vent. Single hose designs are easier to move around and cheaper than their larger dual hose counterparts, but are also not as effective at cooling rooms. All product links can be found in the description. Let's dive into my top 8 small portable ACs. First up on my list is the little portable AC making a big difference in my own home office. This model from Frigidaire. This 8,000 BTU Frigidaire model is rated for up to 200 square feet, but it comes in at the top of my list because the brand is really underselling itself here. I've used this model in rooms of up to 350 square feet with no problems and smooth, even cooling. At only 50 to 55 decibels, its sound operation is comparable to that of a table fan, and it doesn't bother my daily work at all. I am continuously impressed with how much of a punch this small AC packs. When I tried it in a room under the 200 square foot mark, it actually became too chilly. Now, let's talk dimensions. This model has a footprint of 14 inches wide by 12 inches deep, so it doesn't take up much floor space. However, I do want to point out that it's almost 27 inches tall and weighs 52 pounds. It can be easily rolled from room to room, but it doesn't have the built-in carrying handles that larger models have, so that is something to consider if you'll be moving it up and down stairs. I do have some lighter models coming up that will be more suitable for frequent moving, so sit tight. It only has 2 fan settings and an auto mode, but Frigidaire pairs these basic features with truly impressive dehumidification and can remove 2.6 pints of water per hour, over 62 pints per day. As far as energy efficiency goes, this Frigidaire portable AC has an energy efficiency rating, or EER, of 8.6, which is about average for portable ACs. Anything above an EER of 10 is what I would consider energy efficient, and I recommend looking for at least a 7 EER in your portable AC. Now, with these models, marketers make understanding efficiency tricky. At AC Lab, we calculate EER by taking the ASH RAE BTU number and dividing it by the unit's wattage. In this case, the Frigidaire model has 8,000 BTUs divided by 930 watts, resulting in an 8.6 energy efficiency rating. Because the wattage of this model is 930 watts, I do recommend having this Frigidaire portable AC on a dedicated circuit, meaning that you don't have anything else plugged in the same outlet. The standard home outlet can handle 1,800 watts, so my rule of thumb is to put anything more than half of that on a dedicated outlet. Frigidaire markets this one at around $350, which I think is a really solid price for such a compact model. Next up on my list is an 8,000 BTU model from Black & Decker. We all know this brand for their famous black and orange product branding, but fear not, as this small portable AC is an aesthetically pleasing white and gray that will match any room in your home. It stands 15.5 inches wide and 14 inches deep, making this model look like a mini version of a traditional portable AC on the market, and it works just as hard too. It's almost as tall as the Frigidaire model at 26 inches, and its weight is similar too at 53 pounds. I know that sounds hefty, but the additional weight even on these small models really does help keep things compact and minimizes unwanted vibrations. Like the Frigidaire model, it can cover up to 350 square feet and has a similar EER of 8.56. Its wattage is 935, so this is another model I'd like you to put on a dedicated circuit. The Black & Decker model is slightly louder than my top choice and can get up to 65 decibels on the high fan setting, which can be compared to the sound of a car driving by. That said, both models are fairly quiet on the low setting and may even provide the white noise you've been looking for while you sleep. One of my favorite features of this model is that it has a self-evaporation feature, which is not that common on smaller models. This convenient feature means that I don't have to empty the drip pan very often except for on super humid days. This is the most purchased portable AC unit over the last 10 years, and at around $330, Black & Decker offer a very competitive product with good value. Now, if you don't require as much coverage as the Frigidaire and Black & Decker models provide, then I recommend looking into this SereneLife portable air conditioner. This model has 8,000 BTUs of cooling power and is great for areas up to 300 square feet, making it ideal for bedrooms. Those who enjoy sleeping with a fan on will appreciate the steady airflow of about 55 decibels while staying cool all night long. The SereneLife has similar dimensions to the Frigidaire model and is 12 inches wide by 13 inches deep and a height of almost 28 inches. This one is slightly lighter though and weighs just 45 pounds. I initially came across the SereneLife AC when I had a buddy looking for an affordable, Wi-Fi-enabled portable AC for their small New York City apartment. We found this model with an energy efficiency rating of 10, which is really good for a portable AC. With a running wattage of 800, this AC works nicely in any standard outlet. As far as dehumidification goes, I found the SereneLife to be nearly as impressive as my top choice of the Frigidaire. It can remove about 2.3 pints of moisture per hour of runtime. With a price tag under $400, I was impressed and my friend is very happy overall. This AC unit even has Wi-Fi and remote control options, something rarely seen at this price point. For larger rooms, this SereneLife model is also available with slightly larger housing in 10,000 and 14,000 BTU options. Next up, I have a budget option for you from the brand Zafro. Now, I'd usually recommend avoiding unknown brands as they use cheaper parts and won't last as long, but I think Zafro will only become more popular with their affordable products. This 8,000 BTU portable AC is rated for areas of up to 350 square feet, but it's really going to shine in slightly smaller areas, maxing out at about 300 square feet. I've used this one in my 280 square foot bedroom and felt completely comfortable, even on the hottest nights. It's also one of the more quiet models at 45 decibels on a low setting. Now, the dimensions of this Zafro model are 13.5 inches wide by 12 inches deep, and it also has a height of just over 27 inches, which seems to be the magic number for small portable ACs. As it's built with affordability in mind, you can expect to pay about $225 up front for one of these Zafro models. That said, it's regularly on sale and can be found cheaper. I must stress that it's not going to be as energy efficient as the first models I shared, so you can expect a slight increase in your overall energy bills. Also notable is that this is one of the most lightweight options I've used and weighs in at just 40 pounds. This can make a real difference if you plan on moving your AC from room to room. Like the Black & Decker model, Zafro uses self-evaporation to deal with condensation. However, the company does recommend hooking a unit up to a gravity drain in humid areas to avoid leaking, which simply means that any additional moisture will drain naturally to a bucket or outdoors. Overall, Zafro is perfect for anyone looking to spend the minimum amount possible on a small portable AC. It won't perform as well as the others on my list, but it is often half the price. All the models I've shared so far have been medium-sized spaces, but for those in rooms under 250 square feet, I recommend this LG portable AC as a durable, long-lasting solution. This LG model is the largest product on my list, but you can call it an honorable mention because it's still smaller than most traditional portable ACs. It has a 17.5-inch width by 13.5-inch depth and also measures just above 27 inches high. It's also heavy at over 54 pounds, but unlike the models I've shared so far, it does have handles on the sides, making it a more suitable choice for those who will be moving it often. For around $350, this LG model is also the most energy efficient on my list today, and boasts an energy efficiency rating of 10.75, which is truly impressive for any small-size portable AC. At 930 watts, it should be on a dedicated circuit, but you won't need any additional fans or cooling solutions with this model. I currently have this model set up in my garage gym, and it's become the perfect companion to my summer workouts. It has an amazing dehumidifying capability of up to 58 pints per day, but I don't have to empty the tank very often because, like the Black & Decker and Zafro models, this one has a self-evaporation feature. With its max noise level of 53 decibels, it's also quieter than the box fan I've been using previously. For my neighbors, this means I don't have to blast my music as loud to pump myself up. Now, that wraps up the 5 compact air conditioners I recommend for home use, but I also reviewed a few specialty portable ACs in my article, which I want to briefly touch on for you. First, the EcoFlow Wave 2 is a great option for a fully portable AC and heat for small areas of 100 square feet. I have used this model while camping because it is small in size yet can run on a battery. The EcoFlow has a footprint of 13 inches wide by 20 inches long and is only 12 inches tall, weighing in at 49 pounds. Second, the Zero Breeze Mark II is similar to the EcoFlow as it is also very small and can operate from a battery. It only provides cooling for a space of about 40 square feet, but that can be ideal for sleeping in a small tent or camper van. The Mark II is truly the most portable option I've included, as it has convenient carrying handles and weighs only 16.5 pounds. It is 20 inches long by 10 inches wide and only 11 inches tall. Last is a product called the Coolzy, which is the first of its kind as a portable AC that doesn't require any ventilation. It's ideal for personal cooling in spaces of up to about 80 square feet. It's the tallest model I've included today at 22 inches with the airflow panels extended, but is the ideal choice if you don't have the ability to vent through a window. It weighs 37 pounds and needs a floor space of 11 inches width by 15 inches depth. I have a full video review on this channel that you can check out as well. There you have it. While most portable ACs take up valuable floor space, I've found a few with a small footprint that work just as well. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the information in the description box below. This includes all product links plus our most up-to-date article on airconditionerlab.com. See you next time.